Now, before I get into this video, do not think that I am one of those fans that completely disregard Persona 1 and Persona 2. In this video, we will only be focusing on P3, P4, and P5, their protagonists. Not the female protagonist of Persona 3, not Aegis, just straight up Makoto, Yu Narukami, and Ren Amamiya. Now, this video we're going to be figuring out which one who's the strongest. I'm going to be going over them one by one. I will be grading them, or I will be judging them based off, their power plays a huge role, let's not forget, but strategic wise and their tools, their intellect, their training with their weapons, they're high school students, so they're not physically perfectly trained. I understand that, but you have to have some experience with your weapon. You feel me? So the Persona 5 protagonist, Persona 4 protagonist, and the Persona 3 protagonist. Now, it's kind of complicated. It depends on how you look at it. Now, these three guys are both wildcard users. They are the leaders of their group, and I will be addressing Yu Narukami as the first protagonist. He will be the first protagonist that I will address. He's the first one. So these guys, it's unpredictable what they bring to the table, especially Ren, because we haven't seen him as a full protagonist yet. So Makoto and Ren offer a more general discussion, so I'll do those two at the same time. But for now, ladies man of Inaba, senpai, big bro, Yu Narukami. Yu Narukami is the leader of the investigation team. He uses a katana. He is a wildcard user. His main persona is Izanagi, and he awakens to Izanagi no Okami after the events of Persona 4 as he is fighting Izanami. Now, I paid attention to Yu Narukami as a protagonist, and it's not that there's generally anything weak about him or anything wrong with him. He's just nothing compared to Ren and Makoto, and that is why I think he is the weakest protagonist. Now, this is nothing against Yu. He's just generally had nothing to go against. He hasn't really fought anything compared to Ren and Makoto, and I will continue to compare them because that is what this video is about. Yu, think about it. You didn't really have to fight anything. All he had to do was fight shadows, and he did go up against one Persona user in Adachi, but Adachi wasn't experienced himself. All he was good for was throwing people into the TV. I'm pretty sure once he got into once he threw himself into that world, he wasn't positive of his ability. He was like, what the hell is this? So that's why I think, and his power, his awakened persona at the end of as he's fighting Izanami isn't generally his power. That is not his power. That is because of his friends. The power of friendship is a real killer in Persona. It can defeat anything, and I mean anything. It is God. The power of friendship bonds. That is the main message out of most Persona games, generally. But I understand that, but it's just not his power. It's nothing against him. It's just Yu Narukami doesn't have anything going for him compared to Ren. He doesn't have, he uses a katana. He's not experienced with that thing. He doesn't know what he's doing compared to his other members who use chairs and who use fake katanas and who use fans. The only person that offers a real threat is Kanji and Naoto. Naoto uses a damn gun and Kanji just a fucking brute. But yeah, nothing against Yu Narukami. And intellect wise, he just doesn't have anything going. He's not dumb. Like I said, Kodo and Ren are just on completely different levels than him. So that's why I think he is the weakest protagonist out of the three. He gets third place. Sorry, Yu. Yeah. Just sorry, man. But moving on. So Makoto, and Ren, the Persona 3 protagonist and the Persona 5 protagonist. Now, these guys offer a more general discussion because honestly, we haven't seen Ren. We haven't seen most of what Ren can do as a protagonist. We will get more as the spin-offs come out and the anime comes out. We'll see what he offers but we've seen in the Daybreakers and in the game what he is capable of, and we've seen what Makoto is capable of. Dorakun, what he's able to do. So moving on, these guys are the strongest too. It's just depending on how you look at it, that's how you can determine who is the strongest. Now, I'm gonna offer an argument here. I'm trying to look at it from an unbiased point of view because yes, Ren is my favorite Persona protagonist. Out of any protagonist in the series, it's just I'm trying to look at it unbiased, to offer a more general discussion. But I believe that Ren is the strongest. Yes. Now, people, I think that's not how you should generally judge somebody who, Makoto did get the Universe Arcana at the end of Persona 3. Yeah, but, and Ren and you got the World Arcana. Compare that to Makoto's Universe Arcana, it's shit compared to them. But yeah. Ren's world and Makoto's universe. So I mean, yeah, you can, but think about it, guys. Ren is, physically, like, he's stronger, he's quicker, he has more agility than Makoto. He's able to do more, and he's the smartest one out of the three. Ren is the smartest. He's able to plan ahead, We see it in the Daybreakers, what he is capable of. He's not, he's... And then, if we want to go further, we can implement the confidant system into what Ren is capable of. He's able to get drugs and meds from Tai to, he's able to get drugs from Tai Takemi, the doctor. He's able to get modded weapons from EY. He's able to... If you do Yoshida's confidant, he's able to convince Shadows to become a part of his, easily. He's able to strategize better due to Hifumi's confidant. It's a lot Ren has to offer, guys. Now, and you compare it to Makoto's, Makoto uses an evoker to summon his persona. Ren's quicker, so let him get a hold of that evoker. It's GG. It's over for Makoto. He can't summon his persona without that evoker. And yes, he may have a one-handed sword, and Ren uses a dagger, but honestly, it doesn't matter the size of the weapon. I'm kind of just arguing. I'm kind of making this a one-sided argument. I'm not trying to, one-off Makoto. It's just, I see people say that Makoto's the strongest. I just don't agree with that sometimes, but yes, Makoto's Universe Arcana is a scary thing. It's unpredictable. We haven't seen what Makoto is able to do with that Universe Arcana, or what it has to offer due to him sacrificing himself to seal up Nyx. Now, if these guys two were to have a one-on-one battle in a cognitive metaverse Tartarus type thing, Ren can use a gun, guys, and that's a real, terror. These guys are scary, and I honestly just think that, Ren's the strongest out of the three. Now, and think about it like this. Ren had more feats. Ren fought a wild card user in Goro Akechi. He went up against Shido, a whole fucking government. I mean, dude, while Makoto had to go up against, Strega? Nyx, he had the help of everybody else, and that power that he got at the end wasn't necessarily his. Ren was able to kill Yaldabaoth with one bullet, but hey, I'm just saying. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What's your favorite protagonist? Make sure to like and subscribe. What do you guys think? Short 3K, I'm out. Peace.